So I'm pleased that Rishi wants to have drinks and dinner.
So you're old enough to drink, that's good, but I don't.
My big fat fabulous life star Whitney is frantically posting on social media, and fans become convinced that she invents things for attention. So did they bust her again? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. There is a lot of suspicion because of the half-sister, and many people think that the storyline is a fabrication. My Big Fat Fabulous Life fans diss Whitney Thor, suspect fakery. For a long time, many MBFL viewers thought that the show should be canned. That escalated in season 10 when TLC showed quite a lot about Babs, who suffered a second stroke. People felt that showing her in distress was cruel and exploitation. Additionally, people grew tired of the constant manhunts. Mostly, the French tutor was suspected to be fake. One thing that TLC fans hate is fakery. My Big Fat Fabulous Life was renewed, and season 11 drops on Tuesday, September 5 at 9 p.m. ET/PT on TLC. In it, fans will see the funeral of Babs, and people really grew angry about that. So she's ranting on social media about massive levels of hate. However, people simply don't believe her claim that she gets so much hate. Actually, her weird videos show things that she said people said. However, people think they might be fake because fans can't see them in the comments. Did My Big Fat Fabulous Life fans bust Whitney on a fake story? Recently, Whitney posted a video on Instagram stories of Todd Beasley running down the road with her dog following. For a start, people felt angry about the pooch running on the hard surface. And secondly, who/Oliokurt 8755 asked on Reddit. Another fake post. Then they wrote, "Who runs in flip-flops?" I expected better from Todd. For context, Whitney posted a video to her story filming Todd and her dog running, while Whitney drive, sick, next to them. My Big Fat Fabulous Life fans love to talk about the TLC show at the moment, and many of them claim they will boycott watching season 11. So plenty of people gathered to talk about more possible fakery. And of course, they went out of their way to diss Whitney really hard. One commenter said, "Todd Beasley and Whitney not faking?" A lot of my MBFL viewers seem to think that it wasn't actually a fake. Judging by their comments, they totally believe that Whitney would let someone else exercise her dog for her. One person observed, "That's the problem though, isn't it? She is surrounded by enablers who do enough for her so she doesn't have to do squat. You have a dog. You walk/run it." On the other hand, some people do believe that the TLC star got busted again. One of them opined, "She's a hypocrite and a lying liar who lies, who in fact can't discern between objective truth/reality and her weird little fantasy world. She doesn't know how not to lie." Are you suspicious about Whitney Thor's posts? Do you think she got busted doing fakery? Or do you think she probably really got her friend to exercise her dog? Let us know in the comments below. Come back here for all the news about My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Season 11. Whitney Thor, the star of the hit reality TV show My Big Fat Fabulous Life, was no stranger to the public eye. Her life had been an open book, chronicling her journey of self-love, body positivity, and the ups and downs of daily life. But with fame came scrutiny, and Whitney had learned to navigate the challenges of being constantly in the spotlight. It was a sunny morning in Greensboro, North Carolina, and Whitney was ready to tackle another busy day. She had a dance class to teach, a podcast to record, and an important meeting with her team. Life was hectic, but Whitney thrived on the energy and the connections she made through her work. As she sipped her morning coffee, her phone buzzed with a notification. She glanced at the screen and saw a message from her best friend, Heather. "Whit, did you see this? There's some crazy rumor about you online again. Call me." Whitney sighed. Rumors and gossip were part of the territory, but they never got easier to deal with. She quickly called Heather, hoping to get to the bottom of whatever was going on. "Hey, Heather, what's up?" Whitney asked, trying to keep her tone light. Heather's voice was filled with concern. "Whitney, there's a story going around that you've been busted for something. It's all over social media. Have you seen it?" Whitney felt a knot form in her stomach. Busted for what? I haven't done anything. I know, but you know how these things are. People love to stir up drama. I just wanted to give you a heads up before you see it for yourself. Whitney thanked Heather and hung up, her mind racing. She opened her laptop and quickly navigated to her social media accounts. Sure enough, her feeds were flooded with comments and messages about the latest scandal. As Whitney scrolled through the posts, she discovered the source of the controversy. An anonymous user had posted a series of photos and videos claiming to show Whitney in a compromising situation. The allegations ranged from shoplifting to public intoxication, each more outrageous than the last. Whitney couldn't believe what she was seeing. The photos were grainy and taken from odd angles, making it difficult to even determine if it was her in the images. The videos were equally dubious, with no clear evidence of any wrongdoing. Despite the lack of credibility, the story had gained traction, with gossip sites and social media users spreading the rumors like wildfire. Whitney knew she needed to address this head-on before it spiraled out of control. She took a deep breath and started drafting a statement for her social media accounts. Hey everyone, I've seen the rumors going around, and I want to set the record straight. These allegations are completely false. I have done nothing wrong, and I'm taking steps to address this situation. Thank you for your support and understanding. After posting the statement, Whitney felt a sense of relief. She hoped that her fans and followers would believe her and support her through this difficult time. But she also knew that the court of public opinion could be harsh and unforgiving. Chapter 3. Seeking the Truth. Determined to clear her name, Whitney reached out to her team and hired a private investigator to look into the source of the photos and videos. She needed to find out who was behind the smear campaign and why they were targeting her. Days turned into weeks as the investigation progressed. Whitney tried to focus on her work and maintain her usual routine, but the stress of the situation weighed heavily on her. She continued to receive messages of support from her fans, but there were also hurtful comments and accusations from those who believed the rumors. One afternoon, as Whitney was wrapping up a dance class, she received a call from the private investigator, Jake. "Whitney, I have some news," Jake said. "We've traced the source of the photos and videos. They were uploaded by a user with a history of creating fake accounts and spreading false information. We're working on identifying them and gathering more evidence." Whitney felt a glimmer of hope. "Thank you, Jake. Please keep me updated. I just want to put this behind me." As the investigation continued, Whitney decided to take control of the narrative. She scheduled an interview with a reputable media outlet to tell her side of the story. She wanted to be open and honest with her fans and set the record straight once and for all. The day of the interview arrived, and Whitney felt a mix of nerves and determination. She knew that this was her chance to clear her name and address the rumors head-on. She arrived at the studio and was greeted by the interviewer, a seasoned journalist named Karen. "Thank you for agreeing to speak with us, Whitney," Karen said warmly. "I know this has been a difficult time for you." Whitney nodded. "Thank you for having me. I just want to be honest and share my side of the story." As the interview began, Karen asked Whitney about the allegations and how she was handling the situation. Whitney spoke candidly, explaining how the photos and videos were taken out of context and manipulated to create a false narrative. "I've always been open with my fans about my life," Whitney said. "I have nothing to hide, and I believe in being truthful. These allegations are completely unfounded, and it's been hurtful to see how quickly people can believe and spread false information." Karen nodded sympathetically. "It's clear that this has been very challenging for you. What do you hope to achieve by speaking out today?" "I want to clear my name and show people that they shouldn't believe everything they see online," Whitney replied. "I also want to raise awareness about the impact of false accusations and the damage they can cause. No one should have to go through this." The interview concluded with a heartfelt message from Whitney to her fans. "Thank you to everyone who has supported me during this time. Your kindness means the world to me. Let's continue to spread love and positivity and stand up against bullying and false accusations." The interview was well received, and Whitney felt a sense of relief knowing that she had shared her truth. However, the investigation was still ongoing, and she was eager to find out who was behind the smear campaign. A few days later, Jake called with an update. Whitney, we've identified the person responsible for the photos and videos. It's someone from your past, a former friend who harbored a grudge. Whitney was shocked. Who is it? It's a woman named Lisa, someone you knew in college. She apparently felt wronged by you and decided to retaliate by spreading these false rumors, Jake explained.